Hello, everybody. It's the Deephaven core team here, October week 5, and we're going to show you some streaming transformation with Deephaven and Kafka. All right, so first we're going to get Devin to so here we go, Devin.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Great. So we're going to walk through a little user story here. Let's say we're a development shop and we use Kafka as part of our infrastructure. And let's say we've got a initial topic that we created here. It's a topic that has two partitions, and we're a successful startup. And our topic is growing faster than we expected it to. So right now, let's say it's got 30 million messages, and maybe the two partitions that it's putting into is not enough. Maybe we really need to repartition to, let's say, 8 partitions or something like that. So we're going to go do some research. How do we change the number of topics? If we look at the Confluent documentation, we can dip down here into some command line tools to increase the number of partitions. But that doesn't affect our previous data that we've written out. Maybe we want to rewrite all the data. If we go over to the Red Panda documentation, it's very similar. We can increase the number of topics, but that's not going to change the data that we've previously written. Let's go to some other Confluent documentation, the exact same question. In their solution here is you can use a streaming transformation to automatically stream the messages from one topic to a new topic. I'm not a KSQL developer, but we can run through this script a little bit. It looks like there's some setup, some creating of the topics, describing of the topics, some stuff here where we get, okay. So here's the actual code that you'll do with KSQL is you kind of do this streaming SQL. Now, I'm not a KSQL developer, so I'm going to show you how to do this in Deephaven, kind of replicating this structure right now. But let's first, what we got to do is we got to create a new topic. We'll call it example 8 parts. And we'll give it 8 partitions here. So there we go. So Deephaven, we're going to do this all in Python. What we're going to do is there's a little bit of utility library code here. I've called it replay topic, which is basically going to go from a source to a destination topic. And this is enabled by a new upcoming feature where you can specify the partition that you want to produce into. And so I'm considering this mostly library code. This is something that I consider providing out of the box. Basically, we've got a source and we've got a sink and we've got a little user-defined function here in the middle. And then our user code here, let's say we want to repartition from partition 0 to 0, 1, 2, and 3, and from partition 1 to 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we can write a little function to do that. We'll replay our topic from 2 to 8. And again, just to show you that we're not cheating yet, this topic is still ticking, and this topic right here is empty. And we'll go ahead and run this script right here. So it's running. And we can go see our topic right here. It should chug along through this. Shouldn't take too long to catch up. And so right now what it's doing is it's going through all these 2 partitions and repartitioning. And then we can go back to Deephaven and we can start consuming our new 8 partitioned topic. So if we run this, I'm doing a little bit of statistics and a little bit of renaming just to show you some of the data. We'll run this, and here we go. Here is what originally was partition 0 and 1, now are 8 partitions. And so this is a very simple example of how you can use Deephaven as a stream processor to simply transform repartition with user-defined code from one topic to another. Now, this is a very simple example. You can let your mind wander and how you might do a lot of other things. Anything we could eventually do joins and other stuff, but this is an easy way to repartition Kafka topics using Deephaven.
All right, very cool. 8 partitions should be enough for anybody, right?
Definitely.
All right. Well, looking forward to see that. All right. We'll see you again next week, everybody.